It's March 2017 AD, and if you've been arguing with the social justice warriors on the internet, you must know that out there somewhere lurks a burgeoning, massive, growing army of right-wing devil babies. Yes. Oh dear. Yeah, no, there's a lot of different ways these guys try and shut people up, try and frighten them or horrify them into being silent because, well, they don't have any arguments. They just have these canned talking points, and they were hoping that the great narrative would carry their bullshit into the future. That that lady in the Mandarin Mao suit would be up there right now and would be listening to her speeches, and that the European Union would be one nation and a whole bunch of nukes stronger, and nobody would have any choice but to listen to the wonderful new glorious narrative, and as long as they looked to the sky and held their eyes open, they'd get all their dreams would come true, including which involved having all their enemies shuttled away at night, I think. Not that that would have actually happened, but, I think that was part of the fantasy. I'm not quite sure, the way these guys talk. Anyway, I digress. Maybe they're not that totalitarian. Maybe that's not in the picture. Who knows? But here's the point, okay? They love to shut other people up because they don't have an argument. So they accuse people of homophobia, Islamophobia, bigotry, racism, whatever. Any of these litany of nasty charges that they hope will, discredit their opponents in a conversation, make other people's latecomers to the conversation or observers of the conversation wonder, why would they say that about them? Of course, they say it so often that they're the boy who cried wolf. They're the boy who cried Nazi, at this point. It's literally Hitler. Oh my God, it's literally Hitler. We know the type, right? One of the nastiest and most insidious forms of this censorship comes when they start talking about the kids. They bring in this, oh dear, what hate-filled hearts these people have who wish to have border controls. They want us to enforce the law. Clearly their hearts are filled with hate, and their children must be hate-filled also. Now, what's implicit here and what disgusts me is they're kind of suggesting some white knight government agency should swoop down from somewhere and take away anybody who disagrees with them on any given, issue X, depends upon what it is, but issue X, let's call it, take their children away from them because they're filling their hearts with hate being what they disagree with. This is, of course, ludicrous. There is no such organization, and, never could be one. Everybody's got different dislikes, and we all disagree on things, so it's absolutely ridiculous. But on top of all that, it kind of gives away that they don't understand children much, or the bond between parents and children, which is kind of bizarre. Whoever came up with this and those who parrot it off all the time don't. And that's weird, isn't it? Because, I don't want to say they should have their children taken away. On the contrary, I'm kind of thinking they don't have them. I'm thinking that's kind of maybe obvious that they don't. Anyway, that's all psychobabble. Doesn't really matter. Here's the good part. And I found this to be greatly effective. Every good censorship mode, every good little toxic barb that they can fire at us deserves a decent counter troll. And clearly the devil baby army is the way to go here, folks. These people got to realize that we got an army of right-wing, Bible-bumping, knuckle-dragging, gun-toting, John Wayne-looking, glowing-eyed devil babies coming to take them out. Oh yeah, they're coming down from Appalachia and the Rockies, up from the deep south. In the woods of the north, eh? Soaked in maple syrup, they're coming for you. Into the cities, you won't be able to go anywhere. You won't even be able to go out to the suburbs anymore. They'll stare at you with their hate-filled eyes. Take care out there, folks. Keep having kids. Keep speaking the truth. Don't listen to this bullshit. Rex out.